Hi there, Donna. So today we're going to be talking about your Portfolio 2 and a few things that you can do to make sure that it is a little bit better. The first is formatting. I need for you to make sure that you are formatting according to the way that we have been taught in English 11-8. If you don't remember, you can go to our class website to the how-to section and formatting, and there's a lovely little lesson in there to let you know how to format correctly. The second thing that I recommend is some general proofreading. I need for you to make sure that you're reading this out loud to yourself, and that as you're reading, you're checking to make sure that everything makes sense, and you're checking to make sure that things have articles and subject verb agreement and capitalization. Again, all of the things that you have been taught in class. So for example, my sentence here says, in Kuwait, camping is in the desert, but it's not around the year. There is special seasons for it. Well, firstly, I need a capitalized K for Kuwait. I also need an apostrophe for its because it's a contraction. It is. And I need a semicolon instead of a comma for before there is a special season for it, or there are special seasons for it. So again, checking all of the things grammar-wise that we have learned throughout the semester. Go top to bottom checking and go bottom to top checking. Every time you make a correction, check it again. By the time you finish checking your essay, you will likely have gone through it at least 10 times forward and backward. The third recommendation that I have for you is to use an online grammar checker or proofreading software. There are free ones out there. There are subscription ones out there. My favorite is called Grammarly.com. There is a link to that on our class website. It's the very last link on the home page on the class website. And in Grammarly.com, you will log in using your Gmail login and password. You'll create a new file, and then you will copy paste your entire essay into that new file. And what happens is Grammarly will check and notice how it says you've got 38 critical issues. So it's found 38 things that you can fix. And it goes ahead and it doesn't just tell you what needs to be fixed. It also gives you information on why they think that this is a problem. And if you still don't understand, you can click on the more arrow and it will give you a little mini lesson there to, again, help you to improve your English skills. This is really the main reason why I love Grammarly so much, because it's not just about finding the mistakes, it's about teaching you why they are mistakes so that you can learn from your mistakes. So Grammarly.com, you can go ahead and fix those 38 critical issues using the free version. And notice that there are 23 advanced issues that they have found as well. You're only going to be able to see those advanced issues if you do pay for an upgrade, which is a subscription. It's not a very expensive program. I don't get any money from it or from recommending it to students. So it's not like I'm recommending it just because I'm in with them. No, I don't get any money from Grammarly, but I love Grammarly. I use it myself to make sure that I haven't made any silly mistakes when I'm writing, and I highly, highly recommend it to all of my students, especially if you're planning on going on to your undergrad. So that's Grammarly.com. My last recommendation to you is with regard to transition words and phrases. I need for you, as you're reading through, to make sure that you're using enough transition words and phrases to make sure that your readers are not being confused, and to make sure that when you're talking about hotels, you're giving information about hotels in each of the sentences. When you're talking about camps, you're giving information about camps in each of the sentences. Notice also that in your second body paragraph, you talk about camps, and then you do say, however, the activities are different in hotels. This sentence here says mostly people spend their time swimming and tanning during the day and going to the restaurant at night. If I took this sentence out of the essay and read it on its own, I, as a reader, would not know that you're talking about hotels or that you're talking about vacations. And so I really need you to make sure that you're trying to be as clear for your reader as possible. Finally, I need for you to finish up your essay. I noticed here that you didn't finish it, and I also noticed in your in-class essay that you didn't really have a sufficient concluding statement. Make sure that your conclusion needs to include your opinion, your recommendation with steps on how to accomplish that recommendation, and your prediction of what will happen if your audience follows those steps. So that's everything that I need for you to do. Formatting, general proofreading, Grammarly.com, transition words and phrases, and finish the conclusion. All right, good luck editing.